All right, so we are live, everybody, and it is Wednesday, March the 22nd, which I cannot believe it is the 22nd of March already. I swear to you, I do not know where this month went, but here we are. My name is Melanie Mitro, and I am the four-time top coach of Team Beachbody, and you are watching this video tonight because you are interested or curious about what I do as a Beachbody coach or what we do. And so you may have been invited by myself. You may have been invited by somebody that is a part of my team. And so I am really going to walk you through exactly what a coach does and how this business actually works. I'm going to start out by telling you just a little bit about myself so that you can get to know me a little bit better. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or follow my YouTube channel, right, I have a lot of followers. I have a lot of people that I engage with on a regular basis, and it might seem a little bit crazy, but what I want to tell you is that I actually do not have a background in network marketing. I don't have a background in sales or social media. I actually started a Facebook page, I don't know, back in 2004, after I graduated from college. So it was, and then a couple of years after that, I started a Facebook account. I did not have an Instagram or a YouTube. I did not have a blog. I also had about less than 100 friends on Facebook. I was a very private person. And if you were to actually scroll all the way back, 7 years ago, you would see that there was very little on there other than like pictures of my husband and I when we got married, or when our boys were born, or when we bought our dog, right? So other than that, that was it. So I would not call myself somebody that was very public. I'm very much an introverted person, and I really just enjoy being with my family and close friends, right? So now here I am 6.5 years later, and I'll share a little bit of how I got to where I am today. But if you kind of rewind, and maybe this is really where many of you are, if you look at the picture of the girl at the top of the screen on the right-hand side, you can see me holding Landon. And that was me right before Bryce was born. That was in between Landon and Bryce. So that was probably about 2010. And I was about 35, 40 pounds from my comfortable weight that I have always been at, right? So I had gained weight with Landon, then I gained a little bit more with Bryce, and then I was left with about 30 pounds that I could not get off. And I was introduced to Team Beachbody, the company Team Beachbody, through my husband's my husband's friend from high school, his wife. And his wife actually reached out to me on Facebook because I made a status update about how I was trying to lose weight and I was eating celery and it wasn't going very well. And I was extremely frustrated by this process, that my body, after having 2 kids, didn't just bounce back into shape. I don't know. I guess in my mind, I just thought that that was how it was going to be. And I was never really the girl that was super overweight growing up. I didn't have a weight issue. But so I honestly was kind of skinny fat. If I can be completely transparent with you, I wasn't somebody that went to the gym or worked out, or I didn't understand the principles of nutrition and reading labels. I mean, I was that girl that ate like mac and cheese out of the box. No joke. So now here I was, struggling, 2 children, newly stay-at-home mom, right? I had quit my full-time job. My husband and I had made that decision that I was going to stay home. One family income, sort of a fixed income, if I can be really honest with you there, a little bit tight on the budget end. Struggling with my weight, no knowledge of how to actually healthily get it off. And so when my coach reached out to me and said, hey, I see that you're trying to lose weight. Would you be interested in joining my accountability group? I instantly did what anybody else would do, right? I stalked my coach. And by stalking, I mean, I went to her Facebook page and I just looked down through all of her pictures. I mean, how many of you, be honest, have actually gone through, and before you've made a decision to contact your coach or the person you want to work with, you've actually done some research on that person, right? So you've gone to their Facebook page, you've looked at their banner, you've gone through their photos, and you are making an assumption as to whether or not you relate to that person. Do I like their vibe? Do I like the way they take pictures? Let me look at their transformation. Can I relate to their story? And my coach, Nikki, she had 2 children, and she had a very similar body type to me. And she had sort of gone through the transformation that I was hoping that I would go through. And so when Nikki introduced me to Team Beachbody, I was like, absolutely, I trust you. I see that you're posting motivational quotes. I see that you're sharing recipes. I see that you're posting other people's transformations of people you've helped. So I see you've got some credibility there. I am in. And so I signed up in May of 2011. So I'm coming up on my 7-year anniversary here with Team Beachbody as a customer. And I started with Insanity. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Shaun T and his Insanity and Max 30. And he has a bunch of other programs, Hip Hop Abs. And he also has Size, which is a cardio hip hop dance workout. But anyways, I did Insanity. And in the first month, I didn't follow the nutrition plan. And I was a part of this accountability group. And I was watching all of these women in this accountability group every day push play on their workouts. They would post their workout, sort of status updates in the private Facebook group. They would talk about their nutrition. People were talking about the meals that they were planning out. And it was just a really great, positive environment and something I had never experienced before. And I didn't know that this existed. And I found myself every single day looking forward to going into that group, looking at what everybody else was doing, and it got me excited to work out because if they were doing it, then I could do it too. And so at the end of month 1, I wasn't following the nutrition plan, and what happened was I didn't get the results that in my mind I thought I should have gotten. And I learned in the process that 80% of your results actually come from the food that you eat. And nutrition is, you can't out-exercise a bad diet. And, the old Melanie didn't understand that concept, but I leaned in. And I said, okay, teach me how to eat better. And I started to research and learn and practice the principles of clean eating, which is now the cornerstone of what we do here in Team Beachbody with the Portion Fix and the Ultimate Reset and some of the other nutritional programs that we have, right? That has become the cornerstone of what we teach our clients is clean eating, reading your nutrition, reading your labels, nutrient-dense foods. And so through that process, I began to continue on my weight loss journey and lose 30 pounds. And what I'm most proud of is the fact that most people lose weight and then over a course of time will slowly put it back on if they haven't developed the proper eating habits. And because of Team Beachbody, I have effectively been able to lose that 30 pounds, but keep it off and continue on my fitness journey for the past 6.5 years. And so that to me is just such an awesome benefit to what we do, is just the sheer accountability and the ability to motivate and inspire the people around me to make healthier choices as well. So again, like I said, I started coaching in July of 2011 was when I signed up to become a coach. Now, let me also tell you, when I started to watch videos, because my coach reached out to me and she said, hey, Melanie, you're pretty motivating and inspiring. And, I was encouraging the other women that were a part of the accountability group. And so I was already sort of stepping naturally into this role as a coach. I loved it. I wanted to answer people's questions and I wanted to be of service. And so she kept going, Melanie, I think you'd be really good at this coaching gig. And I kept going, no, it's not for me. I couldn't do this coaching. And she kept sending me videos. She kept inviting me to get together and have coffee and meet up with her. And she would talk to me about what it was. And I can remember coming home and being really excited. I met her at Starbucks, came home and I said, Matt, to my husband, I think I could totally rock this coaching business. And his immediate response was, Melanie, that is a pyramid scheme. That is a ripoff. That is a scam. And if you want to get a job, let's put the kids in daycare and you can go back to work. And so he totally shut me down. I mean, he wasn't even willing to listen. And so I kept at it. I kept talking about it. I kept telling him all the ways that I thought that this would work. And he was pretty much like hard no. And Matt is a businessman and he's very numbers driven and he's very traditional in his thinking. So this was really outside of his wheelhouse, of his comfort zone. And he is a person that is conservative. And so unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess I should say, I ended up saying, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing anyways. I am going to take the money that my family gives me for my birthday and I'm going to enroll as a coach. I'm going to pay the sign up fee, get the challenge pack. I'm going to sign up. And so on end of July 2011, I enrolled as a Team Beachbody coach. My background, undergrad in psychology, master's degree in special education. No network marketing experience, no sales experience. And here we are. I'm on this journey with a 6-month-old and a 2.5-year-old at home, a husband that works very long hours. And now here I am trying to build this business. And I will tell you that from the minute I signed up, I was so excited. And all I could say to myself is if I transform one person's life the way that I have been transformed, then I am doing my job. Like that is what I want. I want people to know that there is another way out there. You don't have to yo-yo diet. You don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to cut out food groups. You don't have to exercise yourself to death. I mean, literally, I have done 30-minute workouts for the past, 5 years now. And that is maintained my results. And I just wanted to be that vehicle of positivity, of inspiration and motivation to others, right? So I started on my journey. I started building my business at my kitchen table of our 3-bedroom townhouse in a small town called Mars, Pennsylvania. And every morning I would get up before the boys would get up. I would do my workout. I would sit down at my computer and work for about 20 minutes until they got out of bed. We would do our typical daily routine, whether it was grocery shopping or library or, heading out for a play date with some friends. We would come home every day, be home by 2 o'clock, do nap time. And I would do my nap time hustle. And that basically was me just sitting down and building my business and connecting and inviting and checking in with my current clients and customers that I was starting to get in my business. And so I kind of worked in these pockets and very purposeful business time. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about the products and programs, but I went from somebody that had no background to somebody that said, I really see what this business could do for my family. And I said to you at the beginning, I just wanted to help one person. Like if I could change one person's life, then this was all worth it. And then I started to see other people achieving success. I started to see, people in my team that were, earning these awards trips and they were going on cruises and they were going to the Bahamas. And then I saw people that were buying their dream homes and paying off their debt and, and being able to take vacations with their families. And I started to look at our current situation and say, what if I could create a little bit more freedom for our family? What if I could earn, if I could do whatever it took to earn those rewards trips and take my family on an all expense paid vacation? What if I could pay off the student loan debt that we were going to pay off until my son went to college himself? And so my wheels started turning. And so I started to really lean into how could I earn more income? How could I make a bigger influence? How could I really start standing out? And really attracting others to me. And so I started through research and training and trial and error, I went from being a regular coach in the company to advancing to elite my first full year, which means you're in the top 0.01%. I went to being number 2 in 2 years. And now I am not only a 5-time elite coach, but I am the 4-time top coach of Team Beachbody. I am in the Millions Club for Team Beachbody. I'm a Superstar Diamond 3, which is the highest level that you can achieve in Team Beachbody's rank advancements. And I am on that coach advisory board. But most importantly, I'm still a mom to 2 beautiful boys. I am still the wife to an amazing man, Matt. And we have, since I started my business and he did not support me, obviously he did get on board. We retired Matt It'll be almost 3 years now that he has been home building this business with me. We work out every day together. Every morning you can see us over there on Instagram doing our 80-day obsession workout. And we not only have transformed our own lives physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, but this business is a blessing. This business has given us so much that we never would have thought possible. It has opened our eyes to a different way to earn an income, to build a business, and to truly live life on your own terms. And Matt and I grew up very traditional. Though we work hard for what you want, you work hard, you do a job, you rise up in the company that you're a part of, and you're humble about it. And so, we have that mindset, but we've just been able to do it in a very, very different way. So, that gives you a little bit about me. And now I want to tell you a little bit about the company. So the history of Team Beachbody. So many of you may have found me or found your coach because of a product. Maybe it's 80-day obsession or 21-day fix, or maybe you Googled something or you searched for something on Instagram. And so you may know of the product or Autumn Calabrese or Shaun T or Tony Horton, or maybe you've heard of Shakeology before. But let me just give you a little backstory. Team Beachbody is a ginormous billion-dollar company that started in 1998. Two gentlemen by the name of John Congdon and Carl Deichler began this company, and our mission statement is to help people achieve a healthy and fulfilling life. They began the company on the infomercial side. So you may have seen our infomercials on TV, such as P90X and Insanity, Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire, PiO, Country Heat, Size. All of those fitness programs were a lot of the programs that were created. And they were looking for a way to provide people with a fitness solution. Then they created this message board, and it used to be called the $1 Million Body, where people who bought Beachbody products and programs could go on to this message board and support one another. And so around 2007, John and Carl really came up with this idea of turning Beachbody, this infomercial business, this direct sales company, into having another lever, right? And so Beachbody is your infomercial side, and Team Beachbody is your network marketing side. And they said, what if we take, these people that are supporting one another back and forth in this $1 Million Body message board, and what if we compensate them for it? And so the network was born. And basically what we do as coaches, our job is to provide peer-to-peer support. So I had an experience with Insanity. I learned how to use the nutrition plan. I have drank Shakeology for 6.5 years. Now I am going to teach you what I have learned that has helped me in the process. Beachbody creates the tools in my toolkit, the products and the nutrition guides, and now I am going to use those as my tools to help you be successful. And I'm going to get compensated for your purchase through me. All right. So that is kind of how the network began and what it looks like. We now have over 350,000 Team Beachbody coaches across the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Right? We have programs that fit every single ability level from beginner to advanced. Everything from yoga to strength training to cardio kickboxing and dancing. We have a yoga studio, pre and postnatal workouts. And we also have what's called the Beachbody On Demand platform, which is our digital streaming platform that has over $6,000 worth of fitness, nutrition, support and resources for you to plug into. We have the Beachbody Fixate cooking show, which allows you to learn how to create really healthy meals that fit into our portion controlled container system, and recipes that you can download. We have our superfood nutrient-dense shake called Shakeology, which is unlike anything out there. If somebody tries to compare Shakeology to another shake, they are sadly mistaken, right? Beachbody is one of those products that seriously is held to the highest of standards. They make sure that each individual ingredient is processed in a way that it does not lose the health benefits, and it's meant to not only fill the missing blocks from what we aren't getting from the food that we're eating, but it's boosting your immune system. It is giving you your servings of fruit and vegetables every single day. It's helping to control cravings. It's helping to regulate your digestion. Honestly, for me, it's one meal I don't have to think about as a busy mom, and it's awesome, right? We also have a plant-based 3-day cleanse that helps you sort of jumpstart your weight loss, kick some cravings, break a plateau. It's a healthy cleanse where you're still eating food and you're still, intaking protein and fruits and vegetables and good fats into your body. We also have a great performance line that is pre-workout, post-workout, during workout supplements. And we also have a kids shake called Daily Sunshine as well. So we're very well-rounded in what we have to offer for our clients. All right. What is the dream team? Let me just tell you guys, I know I said we're the 4-time top team, but I want to just really kind of take you on a walk about what we stand for. So, there are a lot of companies out there. There are a lot of teams out there. There are a lot of individuals that are promising or are saying that they're going to provide you with a certain level of service. And the one thing that I want to say about our team is that we hold ourselves to a very high standard. When you become a member of the Dream Team, whether you become a member of our coaching community or you become a client in our challenge groups, our job is to help you achieve your fullest potential. Our job is to empower you, to inspire you, to uplift you, to help you build the life that you are fulfilled and proud of. And the more people that we help succeed, the more that we will all be successful together. Our job is to help you achieve your health and fitness goals, to provide you with this great customer experience, but also to walk you through your coaching journey and really teach you the specific step-by-step tools that you're going to need to succeed. Now, the one thing that I can say with our team is that we are not going to drag you. We are not going to talk you into anything. We're not going to make you meet certain quotas or minimums or tell you that you have to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to inspire you. We're going to show you the path. And if you choose to run with us, we will run. If you want to take it slow, we will do the same. We will meet you exactly where you are at. And the cool part about us as an organization is that we're made up of a lot of different types of leadership styles. Everything from, systematic and organized and strategic to free-spirited and, free-spirited sort of, that free-flowing, let's go with the flow, let's just have a great time. Everything's, a party. And we sort of have this great balance of strategy and strategic and sort of organized and then fun and have a great time and free-flowing, and it just works really, really well together. And we honestly have people all over the United States and Canada and the UK. The greatest part is what you're on right now is Zoom, and this is how we communicate on a weekly basis in our team page. All right, so what exactly does a coach do? So our job as a coach, right, is to inspire and motivate, lead by example. We are real people. And so I am actually going to just pause very shortly here, and I am going to ask one of my coaches on my team to talk a little bit about her story, because you're hearing mine and my success, but I want you to hear from a new coach that is currently building her business. And Reena, I am going to just upgrade you and make you a presenter on here. And I want you to share a little bit about your Beachbody story, how you became a coach, and a little bit about how you build your business and what you do as a coach. So hopefully this will work, and we can see you. Can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Here, wait, I'm going to do this, and I bet this will make us to be able to see you. So hang on. Go ahead. Does it let you start your camera?
My camera's on, but can you not see me?
Nope, I can't see you, but that's okay. You can just go ahead and talk.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Try it one more time. See if it'll let you hit start video. No, it didn't give you a little thing.
It is
No.
giving me some trouble. And I got a new computer, so it's very possible that
It might tell you to install something on there.
yeah, I mean, I saw myself earlier, but then when you just tried to click on me, it's I don't see myself anymore.
Oh, well, that's
So
okay. You want to
I'm
just
not
go,
sure.
you want to log off and log back in, and I can keep going and we'll see if it works.
Um, let's see. Sure. What? Yeah, that's fine if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Let's see if it works.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And I'll keep talking until then. So guys, real quick, while Reena pops off and comes back in, let's see if it actually works. So a little bit about what we do as coaches, right? So you can see this slide right here talks about what does a coach actually do, right? So our role as coaches is to support our customers using the Beachbody fitness programs, right? So our job, oh, there you are. You made it back.
Oh.
We're good.
I'm like looking all over.
Take it away. Take it away.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. So I am Reena McGill, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. So I am an Emerald coach, very close to Diamond, so I'm very excited about that. But I basically kind of Beachbody became a part of my life in July of last year. And kind of my backstory is pretty much that I was a teacher for 15 or so years. And last year, about a year or so ago, my family moved out of state for my husband's job. And so I had to give up my job. And, it was the middle of the school year, and we have 4 kids, and they're all in 4 different schools. And so, I did not intend to go back to work for the remainder of that school year just because I wanted to help my kids get adjusted and everything. And I am an emotional eater, and I struggle with anxiety. So, of course, you could imagine when we moved, things got really tough. So I found myself creating some pretty bad habits. And before I knew it, I had put on like 20 pounds or so. So I started I joined a gym that was close by and started to try to eat healthier and get to the gym. And with 4 kids, I mean, you could only imagine, it's just like crazy. And of course, it was very hard for me to consistently get to the gym. So I had found Melanie when I was scrolling through social media about a year and a half before this. And I was I think I was on a train home from on an overnight train or something, and I couldn't sleep. And so I just remember her posts were very inspirational. And so, but I was very hit or miss with social media. But sure enough, it's funny how things happen. And I just happened to be scrolling on social media again last summer. And I was like, oh, here's this girl that I've been following for a while, and her post spoke to me. So I was like, well, I'm going to reach out to her. I've never worked out at home before, but I'm willing to try anything because I'm literally just miserable. I've got to do something, right? So reached out to her, found out about the challenge groups, and I thought, okay, I'm going to do this. And so, with me not working, it was, money was tight, but, I signed up as a discount coach to save a little money on my Shakeology. And I thought, it's 30 days. I'm going to give it a try. And if I'm not happy with the bag, I'll return it for the refund. You can't get that at Walmart or whatever. So if you don't like your product. So I thought, okay. So I justified it. I started with 21-day fix. The support from the groups was amazing. And I had great success in that 3 weeks. My husband, my family, I was just happier, had more energy. And we were like, okay, we got to figure out a way to make this work. It's great. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of had in the back of my mind, maybe I would coach, but it's not my background. I mean, I'm like, I know nothing about fitness and nutrition, a little, but not, I can't be like a personal trainer or anything, I don't know enough. And so, Melanie and I had talked a little bit, and I realized how much support I would get. So I was like, I don't want to go back to teaching this fall, so I'm going to give this a real try.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, I just kind of jumped all in, had no clue what I was doing, just started taking the trainings, and I just kind of started to learn as I went. And I have fallen in love with like coaching and Beachbody, and the more I've just immersed myself into it, the more it's become just this personal journey for me. It's so much more than just health and fitness.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the personal development opportunities are just astounding. And, I'm learning more about myself. I'm such a happier person. It's impacted my entire family. My kids are wanting to exercise more now, and we're all eating healthier. I love the flexibility and being able to create my own schedule. I'm not saying that it's easy, but I'm just saying that, I'm able to work around my kids' schedules, which is really important to me right now. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, it's been amazing, and the friendships that I've created, it's just wonderful. And everyone on the team is so positive and uplifting. So it's been nothing but great. And, so I hope that helps.
That does. That really helps. And you're well on your way to achieving your first sort of big rank advancement of diamond. And it's kind of funny because you were like, I'm not really going to do this business until my daughter goes to kindergarten.
I know.
And then it's been really working for you, and it's just natural, very natural. And I think a part of that is just because you enjoy what you're doing. It doesn't feel like work. And you're just
right.
In a lot of things that people say is like, I don't want to sell to my family and friends,
mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, I'm just totally going to interview you here. Sorry.
Yeah.
How do you kind of approach that, on your social media?
So, again, with all the trainings that we've had, I've learned so much from so many really, really good coaches. Mm-hmm. And I have just, pages full of notes. And it's like I pick apart and take away what really would work for me and tweak it and use it and try it, and I'm just finding at first I wasn't super comfortable and being really open and honest about my story on social media. But I'm finding the more that I tell my story, then people really relate to me. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, she's a real person. And this is working for her, so honestly, I never feel, because I was nervous about that too. In the beginning, I don't want to sell stuff. Right. But honestly, it's I take the approach hey guys, this program has literally changed my life. Mm-hmm. So I'm so happy. If I see someone that looks like they could benefit from it too, then I reach out and take the approach hey, look, here's what it's done for me. Mm-hmm. I just want to just share it with you. Right. And that's literally what I do. I'm just hey, here's an opportunity. It might help you to, the income could help you pay some bills, or, it could give you that opportunity to spend more time with your kids, or, whatever the situation is. Mm-hmm. You really don't present it do you want to buy this, right. At all.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's perfect. That is perfect. And I was listening to somebody speak today, and they were talking about, if you go into everything thinking I'm just selling a product, what are you going to give to me today? How are you going to give me money if you sign up? And when you start saying how can I just add value without expecting anything in return? So I look at my social media a lot as my classroom. This is where I teach. I teach people the things that have worked for me in hopes that it will inspire somebody today to make a healthier choice. And when I look at it that way, and I just give freely of knowledge that I'm learning through this process, that's how I attract the people to me. And that's very much what you do on your social media as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So perfect. All right. So thank you so much for sharing a little bit about your story. I think it's relatable for people to see where you are and to know that they can do it too. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Cool. All
Okay.
right, guys. All right, so let me go ahead. I will just finish us out and share a little bit more. So we talked a little bit about these accountability groups and what we do as coaches. And so basically, right, so what Reena shared a lot was the personal development side of it, the fitness aspect, being accountable, helping other people. And the way we help people is through our accountability groups. And the cool part is we have what's called we have this Beachbody challenge tracker app, and I don't know why there it is. So you can see it right down here in the corner. Let me go back and click on that. So you can see this challenge tracker app, and then you can see some amazing transformations of some women. You can see Abby and you can see Jessica. I just pulled their transformations, but the best part about what we do is like what Abby said, or is what Reena said, is like we literally change people's lives. Like we literally help them feel like a whole different person. And that to me is so fulfilling. I'm like, man, I'm getting paid to watch people change their lives. Like this is so much fun. And I find myself constantly looking for resources. Okay, so-and-so has a problem with this. Let me Google it, or let me go onto the Beachbody site and see if I can find a resource. Let me help, craft a meal plan based on my background, that may give them some, suggestions. Let me motivate, let me share, and so we use our challenge tracker app for our customers to log their workouts, for our customers to log their Shakeology daily. And it's a place for us to go in and provide resources, and they can do it all from their mobile device. So that is really, really cool. And that is something that we do as coaches. All right, Reena already talked about this, so I won't go too much further into it, right? But our classroom, your social media is your classroom, right? And our goal every day is to inspire people to wake up and to be better, whether it's to be better in their fitness, to be more intentional with their food that they're putting in their mouth, to help give people the tools and strategies to step away from the scale and, the late night snacking. But we do all of that through these accountability groups and sharing tips and tricks that have worked for us. And so what does this do? It actually raises the accountability for ourselves, and it really helps us to stay on track because we know that we are the example to other people. One of the big things is like, you don't have to just cold message people. We're not going to say to you, like, sit down and just send everybody this canned message. What we are going to ask you to do is reach out to people that have ever asked you about health and fitness. You've ever had a discussion about weight loss or what workout you're doing or recipe ideas. We are going to ask you to start sharing your journey and to build relationships with other people that may need a solution if they're struggling right now. And if you see somebody that is struggling or seems like they're interested in what you're doing, then you're going to reach out because you're noticing that they're paying attention to you too. All right, so how do you earn as a Beachbody coach? So as a coach, you earn through retail commission. So you earn a 25% through everything that people purchase from you from your site. So Beachbody gives you a website that has a rep ID attached to it. When you give people that link, you get the commission. You get a challenge pack bonus if people buy the packages. You get a 25% commission on everything: Shakeology, Daily Sunshine, Beachbody On Demand, like every product, program, performance line, you earn money on. Then, like you heard me mention about Reena, how she's advanced her business to Emerald. So that basically means that she's sponsored at least 2 personally sponsored coaches all the way up until 8, 10, right? So an Emerald coach. And so what that does is it unlocks this compensation plan. So the next level of the compensation plan, which allows you to earn residual income. So when I am helping people get started on their fitness journey, I'm earning commissions. But when I enroll coaches on my team and they're helping people, then my coaches are earning commissions. I'm earning what's called a team cycle bonus. So I have the opportunity to make money off of the people that are helping other people. But it's not about just sign up a warm body and sign up as many people as you can. It is about actually enrolling people that want to build a business alongside of you so that you can become a team and a force that moves to really work towards empowering and inspiring people to live a healthy and fulfilling life. And so that really takes away this whole, pyramid scheme that you hear a lot of people reference, right? basically a pyramid scheme is that there's no buying and selling or no transaction of goods and services, and that it's just all about signing people up, and I don't care if you use the products, but I'm going to make money off of you if you sign up. That is not the case at all with our business model, right? We lead with the product. We lead with the customer experience. One of our vital behaviors is being a product of the product, and you earn an income if you are making an impact. The bigger impact that you make, the more income that you can earn. Matching bonuses, diamond bonuses, star diamond bonuses. There's lots of different levels of income earning potential in Team Beachbody. All right, so Reena talks a little bit about this too, which is perfect because this is what we do when you become a coach on our team. When you sign up and you enroll, you will get a welcome message from your coach. You will get added into our amazing community page that we have, and you're going to go into our 30-day new coach training. Basically, it is a self-paced training that you log in, you do your assignments, every day or, every weekend or whenever you have the time. We have a weekly small group call that has a topic each week that's related to either launching your business, how to use social media, how to handle objections, how to follow up, how to run an effective challenge group, and how to end the month strong, right? So we talk a lot about all of the things that you would need in the first 30 days. And it's a very sort of hands-on, step-by-step process. And you get access to all of the leaders in the team, all of our challenge group guides and scripts and documents. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to go out there and figure it out on your own, sort of blindly like I did when I came in. It's all there for you. You just have to pick and choose what you want to implement now versus later. We do have regular team calls that we do within our team page. We also, each and every one of us is willing to get on the phone and do one-on-one calls with our team as needed. And you get, like I said, a lot of training from a lot of different personality types within our business. And we do work together. And that's the part that I love the most is we try to collaborate and run groups and run training so that you're not just learning from one person, but you're learning from a lot of different people there as well. All right, so I'm almost done, promise, but this is sort of the part that people always say, okay, I'm interested, but what does it actually cost to sign up? So here's the scoop. If you have never had an experience with Beachbody products and programs, that is absolutely where you will start, right? So you will come in, you will get what we call a challenge pack. A challenge pack is going to give you either a fitness program of your choice, or you can get the 12-month subscription to Beachbody On Demand, which gives you access to the entire library of Beachbody On Demand programs. Honestly, that's the most value. It is $160, I believe, and you get your $40 coach sign-up fee waived. You get Beachbody On Demand for a year. You get 30 days of Shakeology. You get your portion-controlled containers, and it's at a discounted price and discounted shipping when it's all bundled together that way. You can pick individual programs as well, but that is going to allow you to have everything you need to have a customer experience. Because if you go through a program from start to finish, like 21-day fix, which is 3 weeks long, or 80-day obsession, which is 97 days long if you add in all of your rest days, you will be able to show people the journey, teach people what you've learned, and you are a product of the product. All right. Let's say you already have Beachbody On Demand or you already have Shakeology. There is still other ways you can sign up. So we have what's called the completion pack, that if you already have Beachbody On Demand, you can get the completion pack and that will waive your $40 fee. You can do the 3-day refresh. So you could just cancel your current Shakeology order, get the 3-day refresh challenge pack so that you don't have to pay that $40 coach sign up fee. And then your 3-day refresh is a great 3-day experience that you can have and share with others, right? So people might be looking for sort of a healthy, sort of fresh, clean out maybe after the Easter holiday or as spring arrives and as we're starting to get ready for the summer. That's a great quick win that you can share with other people too, is that 3-day refresh. If you do just want to sign up because you have Beachbody On Demand and you just want to pay the $40 coach sign up fee and get Shakeology, it's going to end up being about the same price as our lowest, like our 3-day refresh challenge pack. All right. There is no annual fee to become a coach or to stay as a coach, there is only a $16.95 monthly membership fee. Your discount is 25% off, and you get your fees waived if you are active duty, military, you or your spouse, or you are a veteran. So now, kind of the choice is like, okay, what is the best path for me? Do I want to be sort of what Reena said at the beginning? Like, she came in as a discount coach, just getting the 25% off of her product, so she didn't have to pay full price for it. And especially if you're getting energized and recover some of our performance line, it makes sense to do that discount option. And so she came in as a discount, but you can see she sort of moved through this process from discount to hobby to business building coach. And so you can see, like, we're not going to force you into a spot. You can decide where you want to go. But I do believe it's really important to communicate that with the person that invited you here so that they can make sure that they're mentoring you in the right way. All right. So what's next? So here is the next thing that you have to do. So number one, you really have to sit down and say to yourself, like, okay, am I, 100% coachable? Like, am I the person that's going to say, I am excited about the opportunity to change somebody's life? I am excited about the opportunity to earn an income on my own terms. I know that there's going to be work involved. I know that it's going to take time and energy. I'm not just going to sign up as a coach and poof, it's all going to happen for me, but I'm open. Like, you teach me, I will do. So that's number one. The second thing is you have to be willing to be a product of the product. As a coach, like, our job is to lead by example. We do our jobs well because we are in the trenches doing exactly what we're telling you to do. So yes, part of the requirements of becoming a coach are that you are using the products and the programs on a regular basis. All right. The next thing is you have to be willing to try and fail. Failure is actually not a bad thing at all. It just means you found a way that didn't work. It means that you're going to try again and you're going to be smarter the second time around. It means that you're going to be able to teach other people through your own failures how to be successful. And I really do believe if you're coachable, if you're willing to be a product of the product, you're willing to fail your way forward, and you have a really great positive attitude, and you're willing to learn, you can absolutely rock this business. So you have to reach out to the person that invited you here, or the person you follow, or however you found this link. That's who I want to direct you back to. And you got to get signed up as a coach, because next Wednesday, so 1 week from today, we're going to do a new coach kickoff call that is basically going to set you up with all of your, we call them prep tasks, like preparation tasks for the actual training to start. It'll just give you a little background. We'll walk you through our websites. We'll walk you through some of the training. We'll give you just some food for thought and some goals to think about. And then we will actually start our first round of training on Monday, April the 2nd. So that is when the next round of Coach University trainings will begin. And that's the 30-day training we were talking about. So that is really where you'll get that step-by-step sort of instruction for what to do. So here's the thing. I want to ask if you have any questions. I would love, love, love for you guys to chime in and, put in the comments what questions that you may have, so that we can do a really good job at answering those for you and helping you to figure out where you want to go from here. If you don't have any additional questions, you can just type in the comments below, I am good. But my next suggestion for you is to at least reach out to your coach. Let them know that you watched this video tonight, what resonated with you, what additional questions you have. And if you feel like the next step would be to move forward, we'll get you signed up. We'll welcome you to our team page. We'll make sure you're enrolled in challenge group, and you'll get to be a part of this awesome, amazing community of women. So that being said, I do not see any comments. So I'm thinking that we thoroughly went over all of the information, or that you just have a lot to think about. So, all right. So if that's it, I will let you guys go. Thanks so much for being a part tonight. Thanks so much, Reena, for sharing. So much appreciated.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yes. And you guys have a wonderful evening. And I know we'll be seeing you guys in the team page soon. So have a great night, and bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.